Okay, so welcome everybody. You guys are on the button. I know everybody's coming in. I'm in a really good state of mind for today. I'm going to be sharing some incredible things that have to do with the Vyvo watch. But first, I think my coffee is where I can drink it. I made scalding hot coffee, and I forgot to put my plus in it before. So I'm just going to show you guys what I do now. I just snap it and drink the coffee. I was meditating longer. Time went by this morning. There is an amazing thing that we're in, and I actually, sometimes when I get into the shower, all of a sudden everything I meditated just falls in place, and that's kind of my happy zone. I like it really hot, and I just went to the zone today. I'm going to be recreating something and announcing it out there and giving you guys some more perspective on how to build specific pages to market our awesome Bella Vita. I had a Bella Vita brainstorm this morning. I don't know what's ever going to come into that. I just open my mind. I do that reset, refocus, recommit. But I do that exercise where I go to my white mountain with snow. Anyway, I go there this morning and I just got flooded with a direction I need to take. And that's usually what I do. I follow that direction. You know, I've been manifesting, I've been putting it out there. Of late, my manifestations are coming back super strong. You guys can ask Niall, like, things are insane and it's a good thing, right? But it's like, you know, be careful what you ask for because you're going to get it. You ask for it properly, you're going to get it. And I'm very happy, and actually had days where I passed out from pure work exhaustion, all the goodest ways. And, you know, I talked to Niall about it too. You guys, we are just so set. Everything's built. We just got to keep pressing forward. Okay, so back to snap. I'm going to snap my snap, and I'm not going to put it in my coffee this time. This is what I do when I'm in a hurry. I'll grab that cup of coffee, snap it, and drink it. Sometimes this is what I do, right? I made myself a awesome cappuccino, and I just forgot. Then all of a sudden I was coming up, I'm going to go, it's missing something, and it's this. So here's what I'm going to do.
Read the chat, guys. I literally asked him to slow down manifesting and asking. And then we both just laughed hysterically and both at the same time went, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what we asked for. Speaking of which, wow, I gotta get on to MSI soon. A flood of stuff we're gonna work on today. All right, so we've got a few minutes of videos I'm gonna show you guys that were released from Vyvo corporate to us. All around the world, there are big meetings happening to launch RRR247. As you guys know, we get to depict things in different ways. We've already launched our pre-launch, and the company's gonna be going and stuff, and we're gonna be in step with what they're doing at some point. And that being said, I want to bring these things on there. I am not going to share all the videos because it's several hours and it's repetitive, and we do things a lot differently. So I'm not going to go into their marketing methods. You know, if everybody wants to share this with family and friends, so be it. So be it. We market online. We're pushing this out everywhere. This is something that to me is a perfect circular add-on. At the moment, it's the best accountability device that we have. It lets us know if things are working. It lets us know if our Bella Vita is working. And I think it's really important to bring up the accountability that it presents on our own health. You know, that this is what this is for. It's a way to make income creating data, but we're creating data as we solve a problem of helping people be accountable for their own health through technology. I get to see that I sleep better. I get to also see my stress go down and be aware of it. I get to see my environmental lifestyle and air quality. I get to see how, you know, I can push myself to walk extra, run extra. And if I'm swimming, I can push extra, you know, and it makes you want to do a little bit more and push more. And that sometimes that's all we need to do to just get a little extra. It's all about consistency in everything in life, consistency of doing the right things. You don't need to do a lot of anything. You don't need to move a mountain. It's just consistency of little things that are productive for you where you want to go. I wish it had a sensor for how many SD calls you did. I wish it had a sensor for how many BRTs you did. I wish it had a sensor for how many PBSs you put in on a day, but we'll work on that in different aspects, right? But it's the same thing. It's going that direction. So I'm going to cover some things about this. This is proof of sensing. Okay, we are launching into a 3-phase direction. We've covered that in previous meetings. Right now they're going to be cutting things over. We're going to be cleaning things up, getting our tokens, and start earning tokens. A lot of you had questions about how the hubs work. How does this work? How does that work? Well, fortunately, today you get a really good glimpse of it. Today you got to see all that. So for us, the first thing was, hey, we're going to take advantage of these extra marketing perks that we receive for getting part of this, being part of this. And now we're going to go forward with awesome directions. And it's very simple for us. This is a way that it can generate revenue by getting users on it. We are here to push the marketing on it. We're going to be marketing it out there. We're going to be cross-marketing it because for us, it is a way to measure the effectiveness of our nutritional line, which is Bella Vita. I'm going to be very clear about that. That's how I saw it. That's what we liked about this. I watched this company from 2016. I literally joined in February 2016 and saw the device they had then. I loved where they were going, but not where they were. And just said, hey, if they keep building this is something we could become part of. But they did, right? They've had their issues. They've had their failing forwards. I'm just gonna put this out there because things will come up. The CEO behind the company has always stood up for everything that's going on, but his vision wasn't ready. The technology wasn't ready for his vision, and he kept pushing forward. The blockchain direction is a very interesting direction to talk about because it is the future of anything transactional based, bar none. It is the better way. Not only is it the better way, but it's more and more proving to be the better way. And it's all because it's based on a trustless situation. It's a big spreadsheet that no one else controls, that's validated through nodes, which means that no one can cheat it. It's got to be proven and validated from several points of contact to validate it, right? That's what the validation is. And that's why that's why it works. Like, if you look at a spreadsheet, let's look at your bank account. Your bank account is a big spreadsheet connected on a server that's owned by your bank. The bank controls it. Somebody has access to it. It's not decentralized. It means it can be manipulated. Things can go wrong. Things can be stolen. Things can be hacked. The blockchain prevents hacking. It prevents greed and it prevents theft. It prevents, you've got to go through amazing processes of, to send and have it validated that you're sending money out and receiving money in, not by human eyes, by a perfect trustless protocol. So now we're taking that and putting our health data into that spreadsheet system called the blockchain and protecting our data of who we are, of our health. All right. And I think, if health is the most important thing to all of us, and then it comes wealth. Health is something you can't necessarily buy. You can buy preventative health. That's why we push the Bella Vita line so hard. That's why we believe in it so hard. I'm grateful, you guys. I've broken the 40-pound barrier now of loss. I've lost more than 40 pounds on that dang product. I love it. And I take all four. I'm not even sure which one's contributing to the weight loss the most because I lost a little bit of weight with brain. I lost more weight when I put on Zleam. Zleam was awesome for me. It has been awesome for me. Then I added youth. I lost another. I got past a plateau when we added youth. And now I take plus. I take it every day. I don't want to stop taking any of it. But also, if I don't take plus, I feel different. The subtle things that it does, you recognize is gone if you miss it for a day. I don't like taking days off brain, but Dr. Saberi said we should, so I do it like on when I don't want to really be thinking, like on Sunday, and I still kind of miss it. It's something that really helps me, Rory, and how I am, and I like the fact that we can biohack the biohacking. I might take two Zlims at night. If I notice that I'm not losing the inches, and you got to measure to know that, and that's accountability too. Get a tape measure. If you think the products aren't working for you, get a tape measure. When you start seeing reductions from head to toe, you're going to realize, okay, all right, you got to be patient. It's a patient process. A lot of you guys don't understand too. I was on the product before anybody here. I was on brain for months before you guys got it, proving it out. And then we rolled out, and now we're cruising along. Going back to the Vyvo watch, it is a perfect indicator, but I like where it's going. I want to decentralize health data. I don't want there to be a situation where my grandson goes to get a job, if that ever happens. But if he goes to get a job and he gets discriminated against because he's got some predetermined thing or a pattern they don't like, I can see that happening on the other side. Anybody that's wearing a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, a Samsung Watch, those are not decentralized. They're going into a marketing database and we're getting marketed from it. Anybody with one of those devices, they're great, but you are giving data that they're using to monetize. You're not getting a piece of it. If anything, you're getting inundated with multiple ideas and directions to go there, which is kind of a cool idea, but it crosses a line of privacy. We can research what we want, and based on our research, they're going to send us stuff, but they shouldn't be sending us stuff based on our health data. This is too dangerous. Why should that be out there? And, and so be able to solve that, everything transactional should be that way. And it's also a way to get government out of our pockets. It's a way to enable health to become better. Telemedicine. I almost want to call it like, video conferencing medicine. It's already happening. People are doing it all over the world. But if I have the data that I can give to a professional to see where I'm at and run my stats right then, I don't need to go into an office. I can get prescribed things. All things change. And obviously, based on, stats, if I need to go in, they're going to know better. But it's going to allow a lot more affordable care. It's going to allow specialists to be more available to see things and my records and my patterns to be seen. Neurologists, everybody can see the patterns of things, and your heart doctors, everybody will see your history because we have it protected. Only is authorized by us and us alone to release it. Pretty cool concept that should be there. The technology is there to make it happen. It's better than HIPAA compliance. It's a global foundation that I do believe will, when the word is out and things get out, I do believe it'll become the standard. That's what we're investing in. That's the gamble of it, if you would. When you invest in something, which we've invested in this, granted, small investment, our biggest investment is going to be our time to market. We're going to get paid very well for doing so, but that is a solid investment that we're looking at. So, we have a token amount we spent to take a position and get set up as a partner in this program. Absolutely. But the biggest expense will be our time and energy and opportunity loss from other things. And that's why it's so important we cross market. Okay. I got something to show you guys. Let me pull it up really quick first. Okay, I'm gonna put this out. This is pretty exciting. Take notes. I'll explain it all as you need it. Remember, I told you guys first and foremost, we took our position. We got our token. That's the main thing, was to get our position. Then we all have 6 hubs. Six hubs. How are those hubs going to work? How do we get paid? How does that work? Here we goes. Pay attention. I am recording this, right? Yeah, we're recording this. Okay. Niall, if you would, give me a thumbs up if you can hear this.
Can you see me?
She'll start here in a second. Okay, let's try that again. Should work.
No sound. Pause.
It's coming.
No.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in. There's a lot we want to share with you, and in this session, I'll be presenting our new EVO program, which has never been done before and is an exciting addition to our business plan. To give you a high-level update, we've been working really hard to create a business plan that's streamlined, easy to understand, and has maximum payout. We also recognize that not everyone has the same financial goals, nor do they have the same experience or skills in this profession. So we created a truly hybrid plus business plan. Our unique plan gives everyone a choice of where they want to start, and it also means with Vyvo, no matter which package you decide to start with, everyone starts from the same level and works their way up. Think of that as another advantage for your business. With every company I've been with, the more expensive the package, the more stockpiling there was, but the more commission I got. But I'll let you do the math. We don't do that here at Vyvo. We believe that everyone should get a fair and equal chance by the effort they put in from the beginning and not by the dollars they invest into their business. So I'll be going through the following 4 rewards, which are Personal Hub Coin Reward, Referral Hub Coin Reward, Infinity Hub Coin Reward, and the Super Pool Coin Reward. As a Vyvo Generation member, in your back office, you will be able to activate Hub consoles, which I'll refer to as Vyvo Hub or just Hub for short. Doing so makes you an EVO member. This slide explains your Personal Hub Coin Reward. The first chart on the left of this slide shows personal earnings from your Vyvo Hubs. That can be from 25 to 45% of all Vyvo coins produced. As you can see here, the image of the hub below the chart can bind up to 5 Vyvo devices, including your own. The number of bound devices from your hub will determine your weekly EVO tier. So our example on the right of this slide is if you have 3 hubs with a total of 11 devices bound. Then when you check the EVO tier chart to the left, you can see that you're at an EVO tier of 11. So you would receive 35% of the Vyvo coin produced. The EVO tier determines weekly personal rewards from all hubs. Not only that, every owner of a device bound to another member's hub will earn back 5% of their Vyvo coin production. You'll soon see how this can become a positive snowball effect. What you need to remember to earn the Vyvo coin reward is that you must have 1 Vyvo hub with at least 1 device bound producing blocks. And that first device bound will probably be yours. This slide shows your referral hub coin reward. So every personally enrolled EVO member who has an active hub now becomes your first line EVO referral. Your EVO referrals who participate in the EVO rewards with at least 1 active hub becomes one of your EVO branches, and you can also see which tier they're at. As you know, each hub can bind up to 5 devices. So as you can see, your number 1 EVO referral has a tier of 8, which means they have 2 active hubs. Your number 2 referral has a tier of 14, which means they have 3 active hubs. Because of your important role of bringing members into the Extra Vyvo opportunity, who will march to our mission alongside you, you earn a percentage of the Vyvo coin produced by their hubs. So for this reward, your percentage depends on their weekly Evo tier. As with your personal rewards, the Evo tier is determined by the number of devices bound to a hub. So in this case, it means the hubs of your Evo referrals. In the chart below, your referral hub coin reward is also tiered, and your rewards can go up to 25% of the Vyvo coin produced if your Evo referral has an Evo tier of 21 or more. Again, to earn these rewards, you must have one hub with at least one device bound and producing blocks. So let's get into the Infinity Hub Coin reward. This reward is the most exciting part of the enhanced Vyvo opportunity because it allows you to receive a percentage of the Vyvo coin produced from every second hub in your first line to infinity. This part is a little more complex, so please follow me on the screen. So we start by organizing your first line of Evo referrals based on their number of Evo branches from left to right and most to least. So here you can see your first line starts with 8 branches to 0 branches. The Evo referral with 8 branches is designated as your first Evo branch. So the branch with the next most is 5 branches, and it's your second Evo branch, and so on. The number of branches is the only criteria we use to organize your first line of Evo referrals, and you'll see why it's really exciting and beneficial for you to help others build out their branches. From all of your even numbered Evo branches of your first line, which are highlighted in teal, the system will then search for all odd branches in your second line, continuing to infinity. That's why you see the odd numbered circles in gold, because that's who you earn on, again, through to infinity. It just keeps going as long as the system finds an odd referral or odd branch. Notice the grayed out circles? It means that they're not part of the infinity rewards. Here's an easy way to know which referrals you can earn from. All you need to remember is your first line is even, then second line odd to infinity. That's why you see the even numbers after your first line grayed out, because from there, only odds are part of the infinity reward. You'll also see some circles that have a slash. That just means they have no referrals or branches, which brings us to the positive snowball effect. If someone below you has only 2 branches, and it's everyone's best interest if they add a 3rd branch. So what if they have 4 branches? Well, you should encourage them to add a 5th. And if a branch doesn't have an Evo referral yet, you can encourage them to get started, because the rewards are unlimited for everyone when you all work together. On all the Vyvo coin produced in your infinity hubs, you'll earn the following amount depending on the tier of the Evo member in your odd branches. Again, as you can see here, in the chart on the left, you can be rewarded up to 25% of the Vyvo coin produced. This is truly designed so that everyone works together and everyone gets rewarded fairly. Our ecosystem is built and reliant on a chain of human interaction sharing this incredible home-based tech and now mining business. And lastly, this super pool is super cool. Again, it may seem complex, but with Vyvo, not only do we take care of patents, filings, marketing, and logistics for your business, but as you know, we also take care of all the calculations so that you can focus on what you do best, and that's showing your love and excitement for Vyvo. So for those who are blockchain savvy or would like to dig more into the calculations, the white paper will be available. I think it's safe to say that everyone trusts Fabio, which means you believe in the product, and we have everything to back up all the technical details. But all you need to do is use your life watch features, make daily health pivots, share your love for the product or business, bring people into your community, and get rewarded. As the saying goes, rinse and repeat. It's that simple. So this part is important, and yet another bonus. Whenever an Evo member and their branches don't achieve the maximum percentage of the possible earnings from the Vyvo hubs, don't worry, the difference will not be lost. And that's what I love about this new reward the most. The difference will be added to the super pool, and then divided amongst all EVO members with a weekly EVO tier of 25 or more. So again, the higher the tier, the higher the rewards, which also means that more people are contributing to our mission through a decentralized digital health ecosystem exclusive to Vyvo. That enables us to provide even more data towards research with the possibility of medical breakthroughs. And with everything going on in the world today, I know you will agree that our health and finances are number one, so that we can enjoy our lives to its fullest and help others do the same. And in our business, the more people you help, the more successful you will become. So this slide shows how the shares in the pool are awarded. Achieving tier 25 earns you 1 share in the pool. Achieving a tier above 25 adds another share. So in this example, tier 29 means that because you've achieved tier 25, you get 1 share. And because you have another 4 devices bound to your hub, you get 4 more shares, giving you a total of 5 shares. So imagine if you had a tier of 30, you'd have 6 shares total. Now this slide shows another way to earn even more shares. Every EVO branch in your first line earns you 1 share. So here, if you have 5 branches in your first line, that gives you an additional 5 shares. As you can see, it's a motivating effort and reward. This slide is just an example. Okay, so let's say that the super pool has a total of 11,070 Vyvo coins, and there are 130 EVO members achieving at least tier 25. Some may have a tier of 29 or 35, so they will vary. But for the sake of this example, let's just say that the total amount of pool shares between all of them are 540. So the single value for 1 share will be the total amount of coins in the pool divided by the number of pool shares. So 11,070 divided by 540, which then awards each member an additional 20.5 shares. So how many coins does that convert to? Well, let's use a quick example of Alex, which is one of the 130 EVO members to hit tier 25 and above. So here, Alex has an EVO tier of 26. So that rewards him with 2 shares. Remember that when you achieve tier 25, it gives you 1 share, and every device bound after that gives you another share. So next is the second way of earning more shares. So in his first line, he has 7 branches, which awards him with 7 shares. So now Alex has a total of 9 shares. The super pool earnings calculation for Alex will be his 9 shares times the 20.5 shares calculated in the pool on the previous slide, which then awards him with an additional 184.5 Vyvo coins. I know it's a lot to take in, but you can see how it can add up quickly in addition to the other rewards in our business plan. We're so excited to roll this extra Vyvo opportunity for you, as it will strengthen your business and the messages you share about Vyvo. If you've been searching for the right legacy company to build with, you're at the right place, and it's definitely the right time. People are looking and praying for this exact opportunity, and they will not know about it unless you share it with them. And you can be rest assured that what we have, you won't find anywhere else. You're also giving your prospects a choice of how they'd like to come into the business and a choice of what they're most passionate about with Vyvo, whether it's through our wearable tech, our nutritionals, Vyvo mining, or our thriving community. These updates and additions have made Vyvo an even more well-built and more well-rounded home-based tech business that you should be very, very proud of. And we have a lot more in store for you. So my question to you is, who's ready to become a future maker and superstar of the super pool? We're definitely cheering you guys on at Vyvo, and I want to thank you so much for your attention and time. Have a great day.
Okay, does that make sense? It basically just keep doing what we do, we'll be fine. We just add people, teach them how to do things in the sequence of everything. But this is how we get those tokens. I told you guys the hubs things were fun. We started out with 6. So we just go put customers on, we put the thing out there, share the device, right? but make sure we're cross-marketing, guys. This was done as, and this is a circular addition to what we do. Now, I'm going to pull up one more thing on there. They have a contest going on. You know, they're all around the world today on the 5th of March. There's big meetings all through Asia, Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, and you know, you guys know we're the shooting to the U.S. It's us. We have meetings all the time. So I mean, when they said they were, you know, wanted us to do it on the 5th, I'm like, well, it's Saturday. We're already talking with our top guys to show up. So here's the next video on this, and then we'll do a little bit of discussion and go forward. But just want you guys to see what we're up with, right? It's pretty cool. And go in the next video here. Let's see. I'll get it up in a second. I want to make sure this. All right, here goes. Now remember, we market our way, right? We do what we do. This is something, if you feel comfortable doing, great. It's not required. And but I want you guys to get the message, because it might, you know, spawn some ideas and some different things. It's short, and I'll be right back after it. So hold on.
Hello, everyone. It's such an honor to be a part of Vyvo Generation, and thank you for being a part of something so special. Being a future maker takes passion, discipline, and consistency. So I applaud each of you for your hard work and your dedication to our mission. We've created a simple, duplicatable system for you that's coming really soon. Now, systems are important because systems duplicate. A great acronym for system is Save Yourself Time, Energy, and Money. As John Paul Getty once said, I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than give 100% of my own efforts. That's called leverage, and systems create the leverage that you need to achieve your goals. Now, on the slide, you're going to see the 3 key components to the success strategy system, which are sharing, onboarding, and leading. Now, sharing is just letting your prospects know that you're in business. Onboarding is how to welcome your new business members and get them started right away. And you'll do that by providing them with the training, the resources, and the third-party tools that are going to be necessary for them to create duplication. And then leading is just consistently doing the behaviors you want duplicated throughout your entire organization. It's just leading by example. Now, before you start seeing the results you're looking for, you must have belief, because belief comes before results. It's really important to have strong belief in these 4 areas. Belief in the Vyvo product, which is, belief in the product is achieved through personally using the product. The benefits that you get from your product will help you share it with passion. Then there's belief in the company. Developing trust in the company leadership and their vision is a crucial element to your belief. And then there's belief in the profession. You know, you can build belief in this area by studying the profession. And there's so many great books available, such as Robert Kiyosaki's The Business of the 21st Century, Paul Pilzer's The Next Millionaires. And then I think the hardest one is belief in yourself. This is on-the-job training. The greater your activity level, the more you're going to learn and the more you will build belief. And having a strong mindset is crucial, because what you believe is what you become. A strong mind will lead you to a strong life. We also have a social media guidelines and strategies training coming soon. And I want to just give you some of the top things that you can expect from this amazing training. We're going to share with you, well, first of all, I will tell you that social media is really not the place to sell. It's where you go to make connections and build those meaningful relationships and expand your warm market. It's the place to create and participate in conversations in order to build trust, awareness, and create engagement. And what we're going to do is we are going to show you the top places to find people to reach out to, how to build your online profile, how to build your personal brand, because people will become customers of yours or they'll join your business because they feel like they know you, like you, and trust you. And this is a business of relationship and attraction marketing. One universal rule amongst social networks is that you should always be authentic and be your true self if you want people to trust you. And we're going to give you tips on how to do that. Now, social media do's and don'ts are also going to be included, as well as product and income claims do's and don'ts. Now, there are so many platforms to choose from, and we want you to have guidelines for all the platforms, along with choosing the platform or platforms that are going to be the right one for you. Now, your business is about networking and sharing, and what you put out is what you will get in return. So you want to always be generous with your shares, your likes, your comments. People can smell someone trying to recruit them from a mile away. So be sure to have a genuine interest to get to know the person first. You want to make it all about them. Okay, now we're going to show you how to do just that with some sample first messages you can send, along with a sample phone script to follow up with. Now, with this training, you will have all you need to tap in, tune in, and turn on in order to stay connected. Now, we're also giving you an opportunity to be a superstar and share your Vyvo product testimonial on social media. And you could be highlighted on our new Vyvo website. Now, it's all about social proof. Being featured on our company website or on our social media gives you and your business validity, credibility, and leverage. Now, according to John Maxwell, a leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So your participation in this contest shows your team that you are a leader and you are setting a great example for them. Now, we're going to be choosing 8 lucky members to win an amazing Vyvo prize package. Going to have a lot of several surprise Vyvo promotional items, but that's not all. And the contest will run through April the 15th. Participating is simple. Using the hashtag Vyvo4Life, share a clear photo of yourself with your Vyvo Life Watch, along with the short testimonial, or you can share a video post on Facebook or Instagram. Be sure your language is clear and concise. Share how you've benefited from the Vyvo products, how you've benefited from the devices, the nutritionals, or both. Make it relatable, informative, interesting, and have fun with it. Now, all testimonials must be compliant and they must follow the guidelines which are available in your email regarding the contest. Vyvo will then select the most compelling testimonial to be featured. Well, 8 testimonials to be accurate, and we cannot wait to see what you share. Now, we just encourage you to go out there, show the rest of the world what you've got, because you are a future maker with Vyvo Generation. And thank you for allowing me to share with you today, and pray that you have an awesome conference. Thanks so much. Goodbye.
Okay, so that part is totally up to you guys who want to participate in that contest, get some ideas. This is something they're releasing around the world. The thing that's going to be interesting about what we're doing here is this watch works regardless of language. They've already got the language support to cover the globe. And that's a great doorway for us and a way to exploit what we have, I guess, to the world. And remember, you don't need to know the language. There's plenty of people that know English as a secondary or even, their third language that we can communicate with, and then they will bridge the gap. And I'll tell you, we keep in mind, we can market Bella Vita all through Europe, okay? Japan, Mexico, Canada, US, UK, and Europe. We can market wine in a lot of those countries as well, and we'll continue to grow that. The Vyvo watch is available everywhere that it hasn't banned crypto. Okay, so basically your communist countries. I'm gonna put some stuff on here. We've got some amazing teams, but you guys, we've already spread out to other countries with this Vyvo watch. Niall has an amazing team that's growing with his instructors, and that's how this works. Now, do you want to talk about that just a little bit? Because I think it's worth celebrating. Like, to be honest, I knew this watch would get there. I just didn't think what happened until other phases. But you guys are marketing, our reach, the people that we're bringing in, they have contacts. So now, if you could just share that, because guys, this is a celebration point. I hope they're on here. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I know one of them's on here. I don't. The other one, it's his Sabbath on Saturday.
Oh, correct.
So he listens to the recordings. But we through Dina Harding and Tekla Wold, we have expanded into Bermuda and Trinidad. His brother.
And they're connected to big groups worldwide and other things, and they love this watch and where it's going. So I want you guys to know, like, when you're building and creating momentum, you're creating momentum. It eventually it takes off in places you didn't expect, but it's because you did the work. This is what we get to gain here. All right. Now, as a veteran of the industry, I've seen this happen. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. And the world today is even easier to share and disseminate information. And there's two types of people out there, really. There's broke-minded. We're always trying to help and get them to see different mindsets so they can change their lifestyle, right? But the broke-minded want proof. Broke-minded people want proof. Now, and I have a reason why I'm going into this. It's more vivid lately for me, and I felt inspired to cover that today. Broke-minded want proof. So they're the ones that we're talking to, and they're like, oh, how's it do for you? How's it do for everybody? I mean, does this really work? They want proof because they're broke-minded, right? Wealthy-minded, the mindset of those that have changed and gone that direction or are raised that way, want opportunity. Wow, I could do something with that. Oh, you know what? If I can follow your system and do the work and get there. That's the different mentality. And I'm getting more blunt when I'm doing, intakes with students of, you want proof to see this work. What have you done in your life? Don't you think you should follow someone that has it? We are proof. We are living proof that what we do works every second of the day. And just once you understand that, you can address them a little bit differently. But remember, the broke mindset, and that's the mindset we're trying to influence. A broke mindset is going to stay broke and poor. There's no way to advance in the world with a broke mindset. A broke mindset wants proof, right? So a wealthy mindset wants opportunity. I feel that I graduated to a point where I want to get involved at the earliest point when I can see it because I want the biggest gains. I don't make too big mistakes ever. I weigh it out. I measure twice and cut. And and if a mistake is made, I've always learned that I learned from that mistake, and it leads to other paths. My biggest blunders that I've done in life, if you looked at them as a singular event, also led me to the biggest successes I've had every single time. So it goes to that proverb I like to quote a lot of late. And this is something else that's come to me, and I've attracted it. And then I'm reading books over again. And like I do, you read a book, you get a lot of depth from it. You read it a year later, you get more depth from it. And you've advanced your processes and steps of life to where you read it again, you're going to get even more out of the same content because your understanding is different. You've changed, you've grown. It's an amazing situation, and I want to just put this out there, okay? And I felt like doing this today too, as a broken record. If you've heard this before, I'm not even going to apologize, okay? Take it in. So there's a rancher, and this is an old parable, okay? There's a rancher, and he's got a successful ranch, and one day his prize stallions break the fence and bust out and take off. And they're gone. And all the neighbors come over and, oh my gosh, we're so sorry for you. That's the most horrible thing. And the rancher just said, well, maybe. A few days later, the horses come back, only they brought all these wild stallions with them. And everybody's like coming over and, man, oh my gosh, you are so lucky. Like, I can't believe that happened. You lost everything with your horses and then they came back with even more. You're so blessed. And his reply was the same. Well, maybe. So they got these new wild stallions and they're breaking them in, right? And his son while breaking in one of the stallions, takes a nasty fall and shatters his leg. And everybody comes over, like, oh my gosh, poor you, your son, you know, his leg's busted up and he's going to be maimed for several months. Oh, you poor guy, you know, you poor family. And the rancher said the same thing. Well, maybe, right? A couple of weeks go by, and the government's coming by with military generals, and they're taking every able-bodied man to go to war. Well, his son's got a broken leg. He can't fight. He gets left behind. The towns come around him and say, oh my gosh, you guys are so lucky you didn't go to war. And he just said, maybe. And that's kind of the way it goes. Don't judge it by an event. Judge it by the series of your life steps. You know, what looks like a problem may be the best door to open up for the next thing. Things work out. And that's why we always are covering, like, you manifest it out, you ask for things. They may not come to you the way you want them or the way you envision them. That's not always up to us how it happens. The universe has an absolute idea what's going to happen for us. We just got to ask, receive it, and celebrate it with gratitude. And the more we do that as the family that we are, the stronger it is for everybody. And that's why we're really going to press on that. So we have an upcoming event here well, I'll be there in a month in Texas. Okay. I can't tell anybody else to go. The tickets are sold out. So I'm going to just write this down. If you miss this opportunity, don't miss the next one. Don't miss the next one. I'm going to tell you right now, you are missing out. These are events are where we get to take moments ahead and push people forward. It's a smaller event. Those that took action are going. I'm going to tell you that the next event is going to be sometime in September. The second we know there's tickets, freaking get on it. They're always the best price when they launch it. Costs us just like me. Those that are going to step up ahead of time get the best price. We want you there. Those that take a long time to get in, man, why are you wishy-washy? Figure it out. Get in. Those that come in later usually get the same price or the best price coming in because they didn't know better. They didn't know about Bella Vita until we put them in, right? So all these things line up. Just get in the habit of doing it. And this is how you build your fortune for the next year, the next 5 years, the next decade. It's our actions we do today that creates tomorrow. I'm going to play out a little bit of a role, okay? We all need to take downtime. I call it bubblegum time. When I can, you know, I'm constantly go. That's what I do. I love it. I live it. I don't know how else to not do it. But even I take a downtime, right? I take Sunday, and that's my downtime. And what I do on that day are the things that I need to do to just regroup, reset, refocus, recommit on a day basis, right? I focus with family. You know, I'm going to spend hours playing with my grandkids, hours, right? Give them dedicated time where my phone's not even near me, right? I'm not even on my phone that day. Unless I'm playing a video game or something that's bubblegum for me, I'm not on my phone. Try to call me. Good luck. Don't try to call me, actually. It makes Tanya really upset because it's my day. It's our day. I might go do those crazy errands, you know, and go buy new clothes. You guys, I got to buy large shirts, and I wore slim large this week, and they're fitting great. You know, I came back from being in Florida for those couple months with Tanya, and I dropped another 3 pounds and more inches. Just, it works for me, okay? I think it might be that I take so many brains and I take all those other products, and that my body's just like going, it's in a really good cycle. My portions that I eat are small, which makes sense. I drink my 1 cup of coffee with my plus. I drink a lot of water. Oh my gosh, I'm constantly thirsty, which I know is because of the product. You take brain, you're thirsty. Your body needs to flush things out. And I'm just grateful for where I'm at with everything. But the financial rewards we're going to be able to share with everybody here are tremendous. Okay. Now, there are some things starting to happen. The ERC program, which we have not talked about for a bit, right? We pushed it out. Stacy, can you come on for a second?
I'm
You
here.
guys, you guys, we had something happen yesterday. I knew it was coming in a little bit before. Stacy, do you want to tell everybody what happened? It's just started, but what happened yesterday?
I got to assign commissions for the ERC program itself.
So we had some start to come in, and Stacy, they weren't $10.
What's that?
They weren't $10.
No, it was there was one that Shar Hess, your student, is going to be quite happy very soon.
Yeah, I'm really careful on the income. I'll put it this way: as a big affiliate commission, I haven't had anything like that as an affiliate commission for years, and I went, wow.
It was cool.
So, and there's more coming and pending, and you guys are just keep sending them in. You know, it's out there. I also want to point out, as I was on the phone with Jim going over the IBO situation, we still have open 182 slots as of right now. Something just happened. There's more slots open. Keep putting your students in there. Let's use those. We haven't had this many open in a while. We got a pretty steady path going in. We're also, there's points going to be awarded on that for the trip, which I'm going to just state a couple of things here, and I probably should state it by Monday. If you're getting close to going to Hawaii, you better start booking an airfare. You better start booking airfare. Tanya and I are going to reach out to several of you in the next little bit because we're honing it in. We have a month and 10 days left in that promotion to get those points. And you guys, we rolled it out there with instructors. If your students are getting the IBO approved, you're getting points. And some people that would not have gone to that leadership because of wine alone, their leadership in growing and developing is going to get them to Waikiki because of the IBO program and what they're showing in. I went over the numbers. It's awesome. And so those will be getting added up here soon. We're going through it. Be patient. Just keep sending it in there, and you guys will get all that. And then we'll go on to that next promotion. That next promotion, I wanted to state this now. The next promotion we're running, which, you guys, all roads lead to wine for us. The promotions are run from wine, but it's combining a lot of things together, right? Build the infrastructure. You guys, we have a success ecosystem inside the circular motion that we have in our PBS. It's an ecosystem. Things feed each other. That's probably the best term. We have ecosystems everywhere. It's kind of the way that things are, going in that direction. It's kind of the buzzword, but it's what it is. Everything's helping each other, right? It's circular. I teach it circular. That's my direction, but it's if you understand an ecosystem, it's the same thing. Now, once this promotion ends, and I'm saying this because I've got to get on with some recordings and build out some more stuff on the grapevine and stuff with Peter. I'm working on that, you guys. It's coming together great. And I'm waiting for one component with where things are going to go with the watch and how we're going to present that, and we're all going to send them to our crypto page or whatever page I'm deciding we're going to utilize for that. We have to have a plan. I'm working out some scenarios, but then you guys are going to just really love it. So everybody with the grapevine, if you're not adding your positive responders, you're missing out on the point. Fill the database, get them in there. We're going to be doing a lot of follow-up marketing for you. Anything we can automate, we're going to be doing for you out of the grapevine system. I'm also going to let you guys know that the year 2022, we've got something massive being added to RRR247. So if you aren't building as an instructor, and you're not working with your instructor to build a team together, get going. You guys will see that the more we help others, the more we pay it forward, the more we build the teams. When we add more things, it changes people's lives. We might add another thing, it creates another income stream, and more people can go full-time here, which means they can put more focus on everything we're doing. It's the ecosystem of the circular way. Now, I'm just letting that out there. We're going to go to wine right now. I'm going to stop this recording. God bless everybody. If you're not part of RRR247, I'll put this out there because we're putting this on YouTube. The best way to become part of it is call our amazing instructors. They're the ones who are going to guide you through the process. 1-877-310-5353, or visit us at RRR247.com. go to contact us or 101 instructor and just follow the path. That's how you get to us. All right. God bless. See you guys in the other trainings. Bye for now.